Welcome, Libra, to the month of December. This is for your reading for the entire month of December. I'll be breaking it down like I usually do, where I start off collectively with the Wisdom Oracle deck and pull three cards for the collective, talk about those a little bit. What's the energy kind of around us? What's the energy around Librans for the month of December? I'm a Libra rising, so it also applies to me. And then I'll pull one card for each of the weeks beginning November 29th to the 5th, then December 6th to the 12th, December 13th to the 19th, and then the fourth week, of course, will be Christmas week, the 20th to the 26th, and then the 27th to the 31st. So I'll be pulling for each of those weeks separately using the Lightseers cards. Tarot deck this time, and then I will clarify with the Rider-Waite deck to give us some more energy and find out what's going on for the month. Overall energy for everybody, I have to say the month starts off, we start off with a lunar eclipse on Monday, the 30th. In fact, if anybody's interested, I'm running my same Zoom Reiki half-hour Reiki healing session, and then afterwards we talk about kind of things that go bump in the night and dreams and signs we're seeing and all that kind of stuff. It's really nice. It comes to about an hour-long event. It's $25, and it's this Monday night, November 30th. And if anyone is interested, you can pay down below at Donations of Love. It's $25. I have Venmo and PayPal. And then make sure somewhere on there is your email address, because I need to send you the Zoom link for Monday night at 6:30 p.m. Now, you don't need to have Zoom to participate, because I'm going to send you a link that you just click on and you'll be able to join in with everybody else. Okay, so it's a lot of fun. We did it last month. We had about 15 people last month, and it's a wonderful healing for the month of December, going into the month of December, and it also unblocks your chakras and makes your immune system stronger. So you kill three birds with one stone, so it's awesome. So watch the energy at the beginning of the month. I'm hearing a little bit as we go in for, this is for every sign. I'm not just hearing it for Libra, but for every sign I'm hearing. The energy is a little bit heavy the month of December. I feel it a little bit heavier, which just tells me that there's a lot going on. And it could be just kind of getting back into the swing of things after Thanksgiving, knowing Christmas is coming, knowing what you have to get done, or not just Christmas, anything that you celebrate, Hanukkah, any of the holidays that you celebrate. So whatever holiday you're celebrating, I feel like you're trying to get everything done at work beforehand. I do feel that we're looking at a lifting as we get closer. I think more and more people are celebrating early, are putting decorations for the holidays up early on their house, are putting their tree up to celebrate Christmas, are putting things up that remind them of their family and of their holiday time earlier this year. I think we've all had enough of the heaviness from 2020. We're so ready to get to the end of 2020 and start 2021. And I think as we go from the beginning of the month of December right through till the end of the month, it'll show up in the cards, but I think we're going to see the energy shift and the energy change. And it's really going to be, the energy is going to be nice as we head towards that. Okay. So I am going to put this down a little bit so you can see me pull the cards. I'm going to pull three cards for the energy around Libra collectively. We're going to see what's out there for Libra collectively for the month of December. And pull three cards, and then we'll pull for each of the weeks, okay? So collectively, overall energy, we've got all that glitters. Beautiful, beautiful way to start. That's all about money, magic. Oh, imagine. So this is a lot of letting go of the old that no longer serves us, bringing in the new that does, that we're ready to have service, and the fates. You know, it's kind of like some of the holiday songs, let the fates take over and guide us, right? What the fates allow. And I feel like letting go of a lot of what 2020 is being been about, letting go of that heavy energy at the beginning of this month, Libra. And as we move towards the end, we've got all these stars and beautiful energies coming in. And so whatever's going to happen is going to happen, but we might as well enjoy it, is what I keep hearing. Okay. Now I'm going to shuffle the cards, the Lightseers Tarot deck for Libra for the month of December. We'll pull one card that kind of is an overall energy that we can use to kind of see how the whole month is going to go, which will be at the bottom of the deck. I'm pulling cards for the month of December for Libra. Month of December for Libra. Okay. Okay, let's see what we get. So overall energy is the Page of Cups. I love this card. The Page of Cups, this is all about emotions. This is all about emotionally, this, you see the little pig, like when pigs fly, he's up in the air flying. This is kind of letting go of what you think is going to happen and expecting the best. Okay, so maybe you feel like, oh, going into the holidays, we've got all these restrictions. We can't really go out. We can't really, do much. We can't be with our friends. We can't be with our family. But I think it's this holiday season is all going to be about and I'm saying this for every sign that I'm doing. Basically, it's what you make of it, right? The Page of Cups is, the pig, all this is taking off. Have you ever thought that 2020 would be the way it is? No. And that's the when pigs fly kind of piece. 2020 has just been an incredibly emotional roller coaster ride. Okay. That's the best way to describe it for not only Libras, but for every sign. Um, We've had anger, we've had frustration, we've had rage, we've had, um, anxiety, overwhelmed, feeling frustrated, possibly feeling lost. Maybe you lost someone to COVID, and I'm very sorry if that happened to you. I know the holidays will be an especially tough time for you. I know that happened. I lost my mom this year, not to COVID, but so the holidays will seem very different to me this year as well. So I totally understand what you're going through. But this gentleman, this overall energy that's coming in is the waters are calmer, right? He's sitting here. You can see his hair blowing like crazy, but he's calmly just sitting here knowing that everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to work out. This whole year has been about, will it ever be this bad again when pigs fly? You know what I mean? Like really paying attention to that. But the point is, it's not going to be that way anymore. Okay, so the energy at the beginning of the month with the lunar eclipse on Monday, on November 30th, is a little bit heavier than I would like to see, and that's for every sign, not just for the sign of Aquarius, but it does get lighter, the energy for everybody as the month goes on. So let's pull a card for week one, which is the November 29th to the 3rd, and then December 6th to the 12th, December, I always want to say September, December 13th to the 19th, December 20th to the 26th over the holidays, and December 27th to the 31st, which includes New Year's. So let's turn these over, and I'll tell you overall what I'm seeing for each of the weeks. So for the very first week, I'm getting the Nine of Wands, okay? I am going to clarify, but the Nine of Wands, what we're feeling, what we've built, what we've encapsulated for this entire year comes to fruition at the beginning of December, right? We're really kind of starting to look back on what we've accomplished over the year or not accomplished. Maybe we haven't accomplished the things we want to. It looks like this fence is not quite finished. So maybe you have a few more things you want to accomplish before we get to the end and before we get to New Year's Day. And that's what you're looking at. It is lit. It is lit, and there is no more darkness. So we're coming out of this darkness that was up here, or this feeling of heaviness. So I think this month is all about what we make it, Libra. I think it's all about what you don't want to react to the negative energies that are still out there, because I feel like this is going to be a really tough winter with the virus hanging around and so forth, and with not being able to see so many of our family and friends that we would like to, with all the restrictions that are in place. But it can be made into something wonderful and magical, and you can make the holidays as wonderful as you want it to be. And the 9 is the end. It's the completion. It's almost the outcome card of the 10. It's the completing of this cycle of I've been building and working so hard, and now where am I going with this? This is the beginning of December. So let me pull a card from the Rider-Waite deck to clarify the Nine of Wands for Libra. Let's clarify the Nine of Wands for Libra and see what we get. I still am doing private readings through the month of December, both mediumship and psychic and tarot readings. So the private readings, you can go down below to my website at northernlights.one and contact me to set up your own half-hour or hour-long private reading. We're clarifying for Libra for the first week of November 29th to the 5th of December. And let's see what we have for clarify. We have the Tower. So there is going to be something that's unexpected that comes up this first week, Libra. There is going to be something that it's not as bad as this Tower. I mean, the Tower always scares so many people, and it doesn't need to. To me, it always just means something that is unexpected, something that hits you that it's not always the best, and that could have been that heavy energy that I was feeling, but it doesn't mean it has to be disastrous like this tower always makes it look. Um, at least in this deck, the Rider-Waite, it makes it look like it's very, people jumping off the balcony and it's a horrible thing. And I don't feel that. I just feel that the energy is very heavy around you, Libra, this first week. I feel like there are some unexpected things. Maybe you're going to find out that people can't come for the holiday time that you were hoping that they would be able to come and celebrate. Maybe that you're changing plans around because of everything that's happening with the virus, and trying to make a decision how you're going to handle it, and who's coming and who's not. And there could be some disappointments this first week. There could be some disappointments who's not ending up coming. Okay, and that's what you might hear. The energy for you, Libra, over the full moon is a little heavier than I'd like to see it, and that kind of just means you're feeling that that not "oh woe is me," but that why can't things get brighter? Why can't things get brighter? And it will be coming for the rest of the month, but for this first week of November 29th to the 3rd, it is a little bit heavy. Okay, so you know that. But remember, the emotions around it in the card that we pulled for the collective, right? The emotions, the signifier card. We're letting go. It's taking off the when pigs fly. The emotions are calming down. We're starting to feel better about things. So this might be the last kind of heaviness that you feel for the rest of the year. And maybe it's the fact that we've gotten to December, and Libra, you're taking a deep sigh and kind of like, oh, we got here, like one more month. It's almost, the year is almost behind us. 2020 has just been such a tough year for all of us. Okay. So for the second week, which is the 6th to the 12th, we have the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles, look at all this money, the Pentacles, right? This could also mean you have something to do with an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Could be in your picture, could be in your realm that's around you this second week. Maybe you're working with somebody at work. He doesn't feel the need to get in his horse and jump and take off. He's just kind of walking, and all these coins are falling behind him nicely. He's got enough money to know that he's going to make it through till the end of the year. And that's kind of that burden that's being lifted, right? We felt the tower, and it could have been about a monetary situation, because here we are in the second week knowing that the money is there, that we don't have to worry as much. Maybe maybe a bonus is coming in from work. Maybe you're feeling that you have enough to finally make it to the end of the month, and maybe you're worried about that. But this is a really nice card, this Page of Pentacles, okay? Knowing that you've got that much, and you've got the abundance coming in, right? It's not just abundance of money, it's abundance of health, wealth, love, destiny. You've got that abundance around you. So I'm going to pull a clarifier for the second week for Libra, the week of the 6th to the 12th of December. Clarifier. Libra, the second week. Let's see what we get. Okay, and you're walking away, which is really nice. You've got more than enough money, and look at all these cups. You don't even need the extra money or the extra abundance that's in these cups. You're walking away towards something new, right? It's the second week of December, and you're walking towards something new. You're able to leave behind that tower moment. You're able to leave behind whatever darkness was there that you didn't like to look at, or that dark energy, and you're starting to look towards the future. You're starting to walk away and move towards the end of the month, which is going to be so much brighter. So you've got more than enough money this second month. Maybe you got the bonus, maybe you got a promotion coming up, maybe you're taking a new job, or that leap of faith. And some of you, this is just about leaving the cups behind. You don't need to overturn them to know that you're abundant, to know that you have that. Okay? And that's really nice. Now, the third week is the 13th to the 19th. Pulling up the tower again. So maybe this is right before Christmas. So maybe you're finding out some more people are not able to come, or maybe new people are replacing older people that usually come to your holiday celebration. There's just a big change of energy for you this month, Libra. And I don't feel like it's necessarily a big momentous energy, because as we get towards the end of the month, and we're going to see what the clarifier is for this card, but as we're getting to the end of the month and we're getting closer to the solstice, which is the 21st, and ends on the 19th, that's when the energy of Saturn, Pluto, and Jupiter come together, and it's a magical, wonderful energy as we enter this age of Aquarius. So as we're moving into 2021, we're leaving all this Tower energy behind. So this could be just another setback. This could be a setback at work. This could be that they're having to lay off people at work. I don't hear that you're being laid off, Libra. I do hear that your company might be being purchased. You might hear about this week, and you're not sure. You won't know till after the holidays if your job is secure, but I'm hearing that it is secure. So try not to worry, okay? So let me pull a card clarifying the week of the 16th to the 19th for Libra from the Rider-Waite deck, clarifying the Tower. The Knight of Cups, nice. So the Knight of Cups brings in beautiful energy, beautiful emotions. The cup overfloweth when the Knight of Cups comes through, right? This is all beautiful, wonderful energy. So it kind of always this Tower energy. It kind of makes you feel like, okay, this is one more disappointment, but I'm good with it. I'm okay. I've got my Knight of Cups here. I've got my beautiful emotions. I've got the people that are coming to my holiday celebration, or I'm going to their holiday celebration, and it's going to be wonderful. It's what you make it this month of December, Libra. I keep hearing the spirits keep telling me. They keep saying that over and over again. The month of December is really what you make it. And this Knight of Cups brings in more of this cup energy that we had the week before, right? You're walking away. You don't need to know what's in these cups because you're walking away into this new adventure. And the new adventure could be possibly that your company's being purchased. Could be that something's coming up in a relationship. But it's minor. It's very minor. And this Knight of Cups with this positivity and this flag waving and the beautiful energy that's around you just tells me that it's a minor energy, okay? 2026, beautiful card, the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight is moving quickly. So this right before Christmas is going to be, even though Christmas is on, I think it's on a Friday this year, it's going to move really fast. It's going to feel like the whole week before moves very quickly. And I don't know if you have it off. Hopefully many of you do, Libras, but if you don't, you'll just be working probably Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and you'll have off Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And then you come into a weekend. So you'll have some nice time to spend with your family or whoever you get together with over the holidays. But it moves quick. That's what eights are all about. And Pentacles is finishing up the work, sitting at the desk, finishing up what you need to finish up before the holidays come in, before whatever holiday you celebrate, and the New Year's and so forth. And it's also, look at all the light that's shining from this, right? We're coming in, we're passing over this on the 20th to the 26th. We're passing over that time of the solar eclipse energy. And passing over the time, not only the solar eclipse, but the December 21st, the winter solstice, which is beautiful energy that's coming in. That's going to be kind of pulling us into the new year. So that's really lovely. So let's pull a card and see what comes with that. But don't be surprised if the week goes really fast. You kind of feel like, oh my gosh, I have all this time. I have this whole extra day to get everything ready. And then before you know it, it's like, oh my gosh, the holidays are here, right? And your guests are arriving, or you're going to their house, or you just feel like there's not enough time. Okay. And the card I get that is the Strength card. So be strong during this time. And maybe you're going to someone's house, or maybe you're going to see somebody at the holiday celebration. Maybe this is a family member you don't get along with that great. The Infinity sign is here. So it's about balance, right? Balancing your emotions, balancing your feelings. You've got the strength behind you. You've got all this beautiful solar plexus energy that's around you. So standing in your own power and feeling strong. Remember with the Strength card, though, this also represents a Leo. So but maybe the possibility of running into a Leo over the holiday, or having a strong Leo energy around you this week, the 20th to the 26th. But with any Strength card comes also the underbelly of vulnerability. So you may be strong and you may feel sitting in your power, and I'm coming into this week and I feel really strong about it, but you're also feeling vulnerable. Okay, you're also feeling that you've got things that are making you feel vulnerable, making you feel kind of having to show your soft underbelly is how I always like to word it. Okay, so it's not just the strength that you're bringing in, but also the softness, the kindness, the compassion that you're bringing in, which is just lovely to have this card along with the Eight of Pentacles. And for New Year's week, the 27th to the 31st, we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is working hard. It's the seven often represents kind of illusion and delusion. It kind of is just caught up in your own thoughts, not sharing where you belong. And I think that week in between Christmas and New Year's, none of us really know where we belong. If you are going back to work, it's kind of a confusing time because, you know, do you get started on something new? Do you kind of just float through the week and not really do a heck of a lot? I don't think employers really expect that a lot will get done that week in between. If you're lucky enough to have it off, enjoy it. She's sitting and she's meditating and she's really enjoying the time off to herself. Looks like she's in like a fortune ball here. It looks like she's in a, someone is looking at her and looking that everything that's coming in is good news, everything that's coming into you. So if you have to work, it's going to be kind of an empty week of worry, of try not to worry about anything that has to get done. I don't think that there's something that absolutely has to get done this week. It can wait until after the first of the year. I am going to pull a card, a clarifying card from the Rider-Waite deck, which tells us just a little bit more. And it's the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords, maybe this is you deciding you really don't want to go back to work and you're not too happy about it. Maybe you are one of those people, some of you, that do have to go back to work. But you're not working with anybody because they put their swords down. So maybe you're working alone. Maybe you're working with another person. He's carrying two swords and he has one that's down. You're ready. You're angry is what I'm hearing from this card. I keep getting the word angry from your spirit guides. Like there's so many people that you know that have this week off, but it's your turn to work it this year. It's a good week. It's a good year to have that though, because we're getting towards the end of 2020, right? And this whole year has been about anger and frustration and loss of patience and etc. And so because of that, it's really a time where you've got your battle on if you need it, but you're not going to need it this whole last week, okay? And especially because look how calm and meditating she is here. You know, she's got the wands, she's got the Seven of Wands. So it's really just kind of floating through the week. Try not to get up and be angry about the fact that maybe everybody you know has the week off and you don't, if that's the case. Or if you do have the week off, you're around people that you're not crazy about being around. Maybe they stayed longer over the holidays. And you really have to make sure you don't react is what I'm hearing, okay? And that's going to help you get through the end of the year. So the month of December looks really nice for you. I think we have a couple of bumps in the road with the Tower, but you've got the Strength card, you've got the Meditation card, you've got the beautiful energy of the Knight of Cups and the Six of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. You've got two Knights, which is lovely, and the money is definitely there. You don't have to worry about. So it looks like it's going to be a really nice week. I think the month starts off a little bit bumpy. So if you do decide you want to come to my Zoom class on Monday evening, please feel free to, it's $25, pay down below to the donation, the donations of love button, and then plan on coming on Monday evening. I'll send you the Zoom link, so make sure your email is in there so I can send you that Zoom link. You'll hit the Zoom link, then I'll do a full half-hour healing, Reiki healing for the month, until the next full moon for the month. And then we stay afterwards and we talk about all things that kind of go bump in the night, spirituality. If you have questions about dreams you're having or visitations, the holidays are a big time for visitations from loved ones. And I just feel like as we get towards the end of the month and we get towards 2021, the energy is going to lift and you're going to feel it, Libra. You're really going to feel the energy lift, okay? So starting off a little bit rough or a little heavy energy, I should say. I don't feel like anything big or negative is going to happen. I just feel like everybody kind of feels this like, oh, one moment to go, that kind of energy. Okay, so enjoy your month of December. I hope it's a very happy one, and I look forward to seeing you. I will be on tomorrow on Sunday, at around 12 noon to try to get some of the UK people on here to do some live readings. And I'm always on throughout the week. I come on 3 or 4 times. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notification button. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you hit those 2 buttons, you'll know when I come on and I do live readings. So you'll get to have a live reading right here. Okay. So enjoy your month. And I look forward to seeing you soon for the live readings. And I hope you'll decide to join us on the full moon on Monday night for our Zoom energy healing, our Reiki energy healing. Okay, take care and enjoy the rest of your month.